Okay, today we're going to do I'm going to give you sideline legs to do. So you can have a little towel if you need that underneath your head, or a little cushion at home. You can come into sideline position. So you have options here. You can be up on your hand like this. It's not my preferred one. I prefer to be down like this, and I put my towel there. But if you're happier up there like that, that's absolutely fine. Legs slightly ahead of the hips, so my pubic bone is here, so my legs are slightly in front. And you can have that bottom leg in a right angle. It's going to give you a little bit of a wider base. And if anybody's feeling a little bit unstable, especially with some of the exercises, you might be happier with that leg like this. So we want to have a nice active core, active waist here. I like a little bit of space under the waist here, and you're going to achieve that by sending that top leg away as far as you possibly can, almost feeling like it's getting longer than the bottom leg. Your hand can be here on the mat to support you, but it's light, you're not leaning on it. Or I quite like to put my hand here on my hip, so it just reminds me to keep sending that hip away. Shoulder is relaxed away from your ear, so often when this gets tight, you start to hike that shoulder up a little bit, get a little bit hunched. So just try to maintain that nice openness, that smiley across the chest. And then you're starting with lift and lower, so you're lifting up and lowering down. I quite like to do a point and a flex here on the foot, so you're lifting up and lowering down. And just watch that you're not shortening the waist here, you're not shortening into your waist as you lift. And you're going to do 10 like this. I'm not going to do all the 10. And then you're going to hold it up at hip height for side kicks. And that's when you're reaching the leg out in front and at almost a right angle if you can, and then pressing that behind you. Now your body will want to kind of compensate by rocking forward and back, so you're really having to work hard here to maintain this nice posture on your torso and upper body, and nothing else is changing there. So you're going to do 10 of these. Then you come back to this position and do your circles, so you're doing 10 circles both ways. Doesn't matter how large or small the circles are, what's important is the stability here. And you'll go both ways with the circles, so 10 in each direction. Nice little circles, rotating and always reaching away. And then the last one, you're going to bring the legs back in line with the body, so you're in this nice position. So even if you've been here, you're now going to straighten the legs out, and your hand on the floor like this. And then you're just lifting both legs up, so you're really engaging in the inner thighs here, holding those legs up, and going into a little scissor movement. So front and back, inhaling and exhaling. And then finally you're going to finish up here with little beats, 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 and you're just keeping those heels like a little seal clap like this, clapping together, but still trying to lift that lower leg off the floor and really engaging in the inner thighs. My legs are slightly turned out in this one. And then for the count of 10 of those, and then you come down, give it a little round of applause, and you're all done. Sideline legs.